Hi everyone. So this is kind of one of those spontaneous video that I record. I want to record this video because today is one of those more sadder or like darker days in my life. It could be like a few days, a few darker weeks in my life. I don't normally feel this way. It's not just normal sadness. It's more than that. I don't want to use the word depressed because I feel like depression is more than just the feelings. It's more like a symptoms, and I don't want to minimize depression by saying that, but I just really feel sad, I guess. In general, I'm a quite positive person. I don't feel sad very often. And even if I do, it's more like, watching K-drama kinds of sadness. It's not like this. The last time I felt this way was in 2018. Yeah, I remember, because that's how memorable this kind of sadness is on these days. It's not just sadness. It's sort of like devastating. I am scared of the quietness around me. I live alone, so naturally I have my own space. But then again, it means that I have nobody else around me. And it's not like I have no one to talk to. I do. But there are kind of things that even when you have people to talk to, you just can't talk to them about these things. So in a way, you are kind of all alone. I'm really terrified of the quietness. I have to turn on some sort of YouTube videos with people talking. It's kind of like TV on the background, so that I feel like there's someone there. Today I feel a little bit better, but on the first day when this feeling came to me, it was so overwhelming. I had to have a video played in the background 24/7, even when I fell asleep. Even when the video ends, to start a new video, those short moments between those two videos, those short moments of quietness terrifies me. That feeling of being totally and absolutely alone. I don't know how to explain it. It was so terrifying. The quietness, the realization that things can never go back to the way it was anymore. I don't know if you ever experienced the same feeling when your body goes through so much pain and so much stress that you can feel it physically. you feel sick to your stomach, you feel like you want to vomit, and you start to have hyperventilation. You have absolutely no appetite, and when you eat, you feel like you can vomit the next second. It's like your body somehow partially shuts down. All you want to do is just lying in bed under your warm blanket, doing nothing but distracting yourself with endless scrolling, watching, seeing something, listening to something, reading something. You want your mind to be occupied so that it doesn't drift away to this dark place that you feel like once you're there, you will never be able to get out. You also have to come to accept that it's you are the only one. You are alone in this. You can't rely on anyone. Only you can get yourself out of this. It's not like I don't accept that, or it's not like I resent that idea. I don't. I know and I accept that I am the only one who can get myself out of this, evolve, adapt again, adjust my life to the change. It doesn't lessen the pain, and it doesn't lessen the feeling of being absolutely alone in this, may I say, battle. Despite having experienced this kind of sadness, this kind of despair before in my life, I still don't know how to deal with it. It surprised me how much I am similar to how I was before. It's the same coping mechanism I used 6-7 years ago when this first happened to me. First of all, I distract myself. Like I just said, I read, I watched videos, I see some things, I listen to something. I can't stand the quietness. It was the most terrifying thing. There has to be voices all around me. I must know that there are other human beings on earth around me. Otherwise, I will go crazy. And I can't get out of bed. I will stay in bed for as long as I can. From night to morning to afternoon. I have no strength to do anything. I don't want to think about doing anything. Do you remember in the cartoon Phineas and Ferb, there is an episode where it is the doing nothing day, and both of them decided that they will not do anything that day, which make their sister so suspicious because usually they always have something going on behind her back. But on that day, it was a doing nothing day for them. And that's exactly how I want my days to be. Like, I have no capacity to do anything. I can't even think of doing things. I try to be productive. I try to edit my videos to distract myself with work. But the thing is, editing videos means I have to listen to myself and then stop, pause, trim the video. It means that there will be moments of silence, the kind of silence that terrifies me. I think I'm gonna die in the movie. What is that movie? The one where you have to be quiet or the monster will just kill you. I can't remember the movie's name right now. But I think if I was in that movie, I would be one of those people who die first. I can't do anything. I can't even clean my bed. Like, look at my bed. It's so messy. Everything is messy. I don't want to clean up. I don't want to do anything. I live amongst the mess because I just have no strength, no capacity to clean up. Sometimes I will just look at calendars for dozens of times a day, wondering how I can make time pass faster, because time will heal, right? Only if time could pass by faster, I will get better faster. I will somehow adjust and adapt to the new reality faster, and I will not feel like this anymore. I know this kind of crisis can happen to anyone during my lifetime. There will be times that I will have to face this, I will have to experience it. But no matter how many times I go through this, I still don't know how to deal with it. I pray for it to never find me again, but it's not possible. It's like life. It happens. You know, when something that is really, really overwhelming happens to you, people say that your reaction is fight or fly. And I swear I fly every time. Every time this happens, I fly. I don't know how to face it. It's too much. It's too overwhelming. I can't. I just can't. It's so terrifying. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to learn anything. I don't want to learn the lesson, or like maybe later, but like not now when it's fresh, when it's just happened. I can't. I have to fly. It's the only way that I can survive. If I don't fly, if I stay, I don't know, maybe I'll go insane or something. In these kind of dark moments, if it was in the past, I talked in one of my videos before that I stopped believing in a savior, because experience have shown me that there have never been and will never be a savior. These kinds of moments are the kind of moments that I wish saviors exist and they can somehow save me from my own feelings. But because I have learned that there is no savior, I also know that I am alone and I am the only one who can get myself through this. I think I will. One day I will. But for now, it's particularly overwhelming for me. I am glad that my channel doesn't have many viewers, so this is sort of more like a private video diary entry. Not private, but not many people will see it anyway. So there it is. That's one benefit of having a small channel, I think. The last thing I want to say is that I don't wish this kind of pain or sadness on anyone, but I know there are people who will have to go through this in their life. I wish myself quick recovery, and I wish you the same thing. It's not easy. It has never been easy. And I don't want to tell myself that everything is going to be okay, and I don't want to tell you that, because I hate hearing that. When I am in the depth of despair, of sadness, of disappointment, of destruction, I don't want to hear that everything is going to be okay. I don't know if that's just my thing or it's everybody's thing. But whenever I hear someone say everything is going to be okay, the question in my mind is always, how do you know? You are not mine. You are not in my shoe. How do you know? Are you a psychic? How do you know that everything's gonna be okay? And yes, I know you mean well, I know you mean good, but you don't know. And also, when someone say everything is gonna be okay, it makes me feel like it means that my pain at this moment is minimized somehow. Like it's reducing my pain in this moment somehow. Just because everything is gonna be okay, even if it's true, it doesn't mean that I feel less pain in this moment. I hate it when people say everything is gonna be okay. So I'm not gonna say it to you guys. I don't know. I don't know if things are going to be okay for you or for me. All I know is that I just have to keep focusing on myself, do what I can for myself, and then on the rare moments when I have enough courage to face my feelings or to face what happened, I feel a little bit angry. I feel like it was so unfair. I wasn't given a chance to fight. I wasn't given a chance to correct myself or to improve the situation or to improve what happened. I know that I am not entitled to a second chance, and I'm not saying that I am. I'm saying that I wish I have been given a chance to correct myself or correct the situation, because I'm not perfect and I'm just as flawed as the next person. But none of that matters anymore, I guess. Anyway, thank you so much for listening to my I think very depressing chat today. I don't hope to spread negativity, so please, I hope you don't take it that way. I just want to speak my feelings out right now because I think it will help not just me, but maybe other people who are feeling the same. So thank you for listening to me, and I'll see you in the next video.